I was just mentioning the other day about RVs that I didn't see a whole lot here, but there's two right in front of me. These are the buses that I was also talking about that take people on tours. The RVers here are brave people to be going on these narrow roads, and this is not even the narrowest of them all.
In 2.5 kilometers, turn right onto R263.
If there's any cars coming up this way, they're gonna have to wait because there's no room. Uh-oh. Just saw some ruins up there. Wish there was a way to get up there.
In 900 meters, arrive at Macross Hill Car on the right.
These narrow roads are scary mostly when you're around a corner because only one car can fit. So the person who is closest to a driveway or a wider part of the road needs to move over. And then everybody waves when you pass each other, so it's really nice. This is living on the edge, literally. So besides the wave, you do a nod and a wave. Everybody's just so friendly, so helpful. Look at this narrow road. Barely get our car through it. So we were driving along and I saw this building and I recognized it from the picture from the other place. I recognized it as we were driving by. Not much left to it. It's surrounded by these walls. Incredible to see all of this. Hundreds of years old. Just shows you how strong they built things out of stone, and they last hundreds or even thousands of years. I don't know if it's open. The door seems to be locked. Let me check the other door. We're trying to find something to eat, a place to eat, but it seems like it's Friday and maybe all the places are closed in the evening. I don't know. Oh, check this out. I'm glad this door was open so we can come in here. That looks like an old altar. All it's missing is the ceiling, the roof. This will probably sit here another 1,000 years. I think that traveling really opens up a person's mind to different ways of thinking, that things are done differently than the way that we're used to doing it in our little town or state or our country. So if you get the opportunity, and before you say you can't afford it, there's ways if you really want to travel, it can be done. You could do your research on YouTube, on the internet, on how you could start saving, how you could travel either as a student, study abroad, or just a regular traveler, and where you could save, where you can go, what's the most affordable tickets you can get. So there's a lot of research to do, and the world's a big place. So if you are interested in traveling, I highly suggest it. You just start watching some YouTube videos, getting some ideas where you can go, where you want to go, how to save up for it. make sure you get your passport. That's like one of the first things you better do is have your passport on hand, because you never know if you're gonna need it. And it takes a little while to get it. So if you're over 18, maybe it's 16, but definitely over 18 and over, and it might be 16 and over, where it's good for 10 years. So get your passport. It's worth having. And when you renew it, it's not so difficult and doesn't take so long. If you're under 16, the passport's only good for 5 years. But again, it's not a big deal. Just renew it. Just like anything, it's one step at a time, one little baby step at a time. So if you want to travel, get your passport, and that's your first baby step. It's funny, everywhere you go, it smells like coal stoves. Everybody has their stoves on. Not sure if you can see the chimney, but they're all smoking away. Rick was a little bummed because it was cloudy and he wanted to take pictures here, and as soon as we came out of the car, the sun came out. Luck of the Irish. I looked it up, and I think that's an American saying and not actually one here from Ireland. I don't know if you know this, but there are no snakes on the island of Ireland. No snakes. So we made it home safe and sound, and one of the things that we saw today was a taxi car, but it was like for hire for tours. I talked about how you can take a tour on those small buses, but I forgot that you can actually rent a taxi, a private driver, to give you a private tour of the area, and that's what I think I will do in the future for places that I don't know or don't want to drive in. When you don't know the roads, they can be pretty scary, and it's hard to see and look at things and take pictures when you're driving. So if you have a driver, they can give you a little history, and I love history, and you get some pictures done as well. So that's my little tidbit. Take a look at that when you're traveling abroad. That's an option, probably in most countries. We're heading off to Donegal Castle in Donegal, Ireland. And please forgive me, my Irish friends, for saying it wrong. I know I'm not saying it right. My daughter keeps telling me I'm saying it right. I'm trying, I really am. I don't mean to be disrespectful, not being able to say the words correctly. We are enjoying your country, and we're off to see this castle. And Rick's side of the family belonged to the O'Donnell clan, and I believe that family is from the Donegal County, and so we're heading off to see the castle. This is Donegal Castle. I'm not sure what church this is, but here's the castle. So it says the Donegal Castle was the principal residence of the great royal family of the O'Donnells, who ruled the kingdom of Tyrconnell from 1200 until 1601. It was built at the bend of the Esk for defensive reasons, the river protecting it on two sides. The site might have been used for the position for a Viking fort in the 9th and 10th century. The manor was added in 1623. A wooden staircase led to the elaborately sculptured portal of the second level. The Gothic and Romanesque doorways at ground level were for servants. The Gothic doorway and perhaps the building stones are thought to have taken directly from the Franciscan friary a few minutes walk away. probably at least 2 chambers at this level. One, the master bedchamber, the other administrative chamber. So we're giving our business to the O'Donnell's Bar and Restaurant in Donegal, Ireland. As I said, Rick's an O'Donnell. For science, for you guys. Yep, delicious. So the Guinness beer is not strong like it is when I've had it back in Ohio or Florida, United States. It's smooth, super smooth, because I'm a bit of a lightweight, but it's not heavy like I anticipated it to be. It's really good. I'm gonna have to try it in other countries, and I'll let you know over there what I think. Rick has chicken goujon. we can't speak.
It's very good.
And then I have the beer battered fish as well as Willow, and then Noah got an all-day breakfast. Wow, where's your bacon? So it's like Canadian bacon and your potato, baked beans, and an egg. And it came with coffee. We had a spectacular dinner, lunch/dinner. I'm not sure what it's called at this time of day in the afternoon, but it was very good. And now we're heading off to the grocery store, need a few things, and going back to the cottage to light a fire. Thank you for spending time here in Ireland with us. We really learned a lot about the O'Donnell clan, the Rick side of the family. I think we could fill in the Ancestry.com a little bit more, maybe. We'll see. If you have done Ancestry.com, let me know. Let me know how you like it. We have not joined yet. I'm thinking about it. I suppose on Ancestry.com you can also do a DNA test, and they can tell you where your family comes from. They can tell by your DNA. I don't know much about it, but I see that quite a few YouTubers have been doing the Ancestry.com. So comment below, let me know if you've done it and what you think about it. Thank you, Ireland, and everybody in Ireland for helping us out and us getting lost in all our questions that we had. We appreciate your kindness, and we definitely will be back. It's a beautiful country. Highly recommend. Visit Ireland when you can. There's so much to see, and we just saw a little bit, so we need to come back. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, please share. Don't forget to